you doing? First and foremost, if you're sitting over here and you're watching my video right now and you are looking for a personal reading, link down below. If you're on my TikTok, up above, you already know how we starting. So, y'all, today has been a day full of events, full of blockages. I don't even want to say today has been full of blockages. I feel like today has been filled with just a lot of just paused moments. A lot of moments where it was, it's like, just breathe. And to be honest, I feel like it's crazy because I feel like today tested my patience today. I'm gonna keep it all the way being. I feel like today tested my patience, and not in a good way. I feel like there's always going to be moments and people and places and things that try to test you, but are you going to sit over here and go for it? See, it's so funny that we sit over here and we always think that life is just supposed to go accordingly. We always think that life is supposed to sit over here and just be able to go like from one event to another event. But I feel like the crazy part about it is that sometimes when everything's going fucked up, all you can do is stay calm. All you can do is stay patient. All you can sit over here and do is relax and be at peace with oneself, even when everything is chaotic. Today was a day where when I woke up, I just felt like, ugh. Like, even when I was sitting over here just going through the day and I had a whole bunch of stuff I needed to do today, I just felt like, ugh. And I feel like within those days, it's like we have to stay focused. In those days, we have to sit over here and just realize if we in traffic, then we in traffic. If we sit over here if people getting attitudes with us, then guess what? We just got to thug it out type shit. I need y'all to understand something. The importance of going with the flow instead of you getting out of your own energy is so important. And that's where we're starting. So let's get into these downloaded messages. And then after we do downloaded messages, we're going to amethyst, okay? Now, to be honest, I got a whole bunch of pages. I'm going to keep it all the way being. Like, I got a lot of downloads. So I don't know how long this shit is about to be, but guess what? We about to go, okay? You said, let's get into it, friend. Let's start authentic. Okay. Let's start backwards and go forward. First thing I got at the top of the page is waiting equals perfecting the paths surrounding 2023. I need you to understand something, and it's funny that you had me start like that because I said today's been fucked up because I've been feeling like my patience has been tested. See, I want y'all to understand something. When partnerships ain't working out, that job that you applied for ain't calling you back, when the apartment place is giving you 1,001 around reasons, when fucking you sitting over here and you like, yo, I really need to find this outfit for this fucking funeral. I need to sit over here. When you sit over here and you got a whole bunch of shit that's going on, but it's like you on pause, it's because God is perfecting your path. And I need y'all to understand something. While he is perfecting your path, your job is to sit over here and bluey talking, how you doing? Your job is to sit over here and chill back and just stay within your energy and try not to get upset. Try not to sit over here and allow nobody to sit over here and fuck you over or upset you, because when you are outside of your energy, then you can't manifest. Then you can't sit over here and produce. Then you can't attract the love of your life type shit. So try to stay within your energy. The next thing I wrote down is caterpillar to butterfly effect, to shifting into the star. I want y'all to understand something. A lot of you guys are coming out of this fucking cocoon. A lot of y'all ain't fucking caterpillars no more. Let's talk, y'all. We talking Jim. We talking infamous. I want you to understand something. We're not caterpillars no fucking more. Like, we busting out the cocoon and it's like, okay, are you ready to transition into a butterfly? Are you ready for this transition? And the point of the matter is that the past can't go, Shanice. The past can't fucking go. Those old people can't go. Those old ways of thinking can't go. You sitting over here allowing other people to upset you and get you out of your energy can't go. You sitting over here fucking on people just because it feels good can't go type shit. You gotta understand that you are starting to learn who the fuck you are. You're starting to learn your worth. You're starting to learn what you like versus what you don't like. You're starting to learn, like, listen, does this shit feel good on my body versus if it doesn't? Does this hairstyle suit me versus does this not? I want y'all to understand something. Because you guys are entering into this butterfly state type shit, it's like You can't do shit. You not on the ground no more. See, when you was a caterpillar, you was over here on the ground. You was in the trenches. You was over here trying to grind it out. You was over here trying to develop. And then you went into hermit mode in this fucking, when you was in your motherfucking cocoon to relax and to chill and to be on rest mode because you did all the work in order to become this motherfucking butterfly. The point of the matter is that guess what? When you become a butterfly, you don't see these butterflies sitting over here going back and acting like a caterpillar, do you? You don't see them over here crawling in the fucking ground. You don't even see the butterflies sit over here getting dirty and shit like that. So why are y'all going back and getting dirty with motherfuckers that's sitting over here that's remaining in the exact energy that you left their ass in? Let's talk. I want you to understand something. Your best friend from 2nd grade is a caterpillar. She gonna always be a caterpillar. He always gonna be a motherfucking caterpillar. He chose not to transition. The person that you love, always gonna be a caterpillar. They chose not to transition. I want you to understand something. Simma, we talking. The people in your past, maybe your family members, chose to be a caterpillar. They chose to never enter into their cocoon and become the butterfly that they could be. You cannot make them a motherfucking butterfly. You can't tell them that, listen, they can fly. You can't tell them. All you can sit over here and do is lead by a fucking example, y'all. I want you to understand something. The only way that motherfuckers can know that there's a way out of the hood, that there's a way out of the fucking poverty, in order, like the only way that they can identify that, listen, you can follow your dreams, you can get the money that you want, you can get the car that you want, is if they see your ass do it. Which is i.e. you becoming the butterfly, which is i.e. you came up from in the same trenches that these motherfuckers came up in. You came up, you grew up, y'all went to the same schools, y'all had the same teachers, same education, and all of a sudden, guess what? You chose not to stay there. You chose to get your ass up and go become this motherfucking butterfly. So guess what? There ain't no excuses as to why motherfuckers didn't make it, but they like to sit over here and say and give 101 excuses as to why they couldn't get it. Oh, it's because both your parents was in your life. Oh, it was because, listen, you got the J's back in the day. Yo, listen. When in reality, I want y'all to understand something. The fucked up part is a lot of y'all went through a lot of shit. A lot of y'all sat over here and went through so much shit, but y'all make that shit look so easy. Everybody think that you didn't have it hard. Everybody thinks, Blue, we talking. Everybody thinks that you sat over here and you fucking, that everything was given to you, but they didn't motherfucking know that there was a time where your ass was homeless. They didn't know that there was a time where your car was about to be repossessed. They didn't know that fucking you was sitting over here fucking crying every fucking night, praying to God, asking your ass to get out of the situation. They did not know that you was crying before you went up into this fucking job that was racist as fuck. They did not feel this energy. They didn't know that you was bullied when you was a kid. They didn't know that you raised yourself. They didn't know that fucking mommy and daddy was sitting over here busy fucking working all these fucking years, and you really, all you had was your siblings, but your siblings really fucking hated you. They did not know this shit. See, when you showed up in the fucking world, you made your fucking problems look beautiful. You made your life, you was over here smiling and glitzing. You over here fucking was making that shit look glamorous. So now all of a sudden they fucking sitting over here just like everything was handed to you, when in reality it wasn't. When in reality, fucking you got pains. In reality, some of y'all was sitting over here faking like y'all was in these fucking wonderful ass relationships, but in reality, they was whooping your ass, or they was mentally whooping your ass. Some of these people you was in relationship was fucking sitting over here energy vampires, so they was taking all your motherfucking energy from the beginning. See, I want you to understand something. Everybody thinks that shit was fucking glitter and gold because you made it look like that. So guess what? When you became this motherfucking butterfly and you flew, you got the cars, you got the clothes, and all the other bullshit. What they say? Oh, everything was given to you. Let's go on. Some of you guys got to throw away your old self, though, for your new self. 10:10 and 10:37 p.m. I want y'all to set an alarm for 10:37 p.m. If it has already passed 10:37, I want you to set it for tomorrow. See what happens during this time. I want you to understand something. A lot of y'all got to throw away your own mindsets. Let's talk. That means, listen, if you think that you fucking are in survival mode, you're not. That means if you grew up and you was projected that you was always gonna be broke, that means you gotta throw that shit away. That means if you sitting over here thinking that you ain't never gonna find love again, that means you gotta throw that shit away. I want you to understand something. You gotta throw that shit away. You say, how do I throw it away? You believe. See, a lot of y'all don't sit over here and give credit to believing that you can get yourself out of the situation. And then I know you're gonna be like, okay, but how do I believe? You have faith. How do you have faith? You take a leap of motherfucking faith. What does that mean? That means, listen, spending your last little money knowing that maybe you might not get it back. But if you trust in God, God is going to get it back. This live will be on my YouTube after. I want you to understand something. Sometimes God only requires you to take a leap of faith and actually take actions towards whatever it is that you want. Let me tell you something. Listen. You said that you want to sit over here and be on the news channel or whatever the case is, right? You wanted to be a producer. You wanted to fucking sit over here and be an anchor. You wanted to do whatever it is. You know, you said, I don't got no context to do this shit. You said, I don't know how, I don't got no education. You said, but I got the brains, I got the personality, I got the looks. Now sit over here and go research on how you about to do that shit, big dog. Does it really require you to go back to school? Some of these places it doesn't require. You just need to be at the right place on the right time. But that means don't go to fucking Blue Martini. That means don't sit over here and go to those local ass bars. That means get your ass up at 3 p.m. or fucking really 12 p.m. Go out to fucking these restaurants where these news anchors and these producers be at for lunch. And you sit over here and you do some research and figure out who you need to be connected to. Guess what? Buy they lunch. You saying you don't got no money? That's okay. Give them a business card. Say, hey, if you're ever in need, if you need an admin assistant, you need a personal assistant, I'm here. I'm at your service. You go from assistant to an anchor within a few years. Maybe not even that, within one if you really want to. But the point of the matter is that you try. A lot of y'all getting stuck because you're not trying. Because y'all get stuck in the how. Y'all get so fucking stuck in, I don't know how I'm about to get this apartment. I don't know how I'm about to sit over here and get this job. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm about to be this beauty artist. I don't know how I'm about to be this influencer. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm about to sit over here and go marry an NFL player. Take it as it fucking resonates. I don't know how. I need y'all to plot, big dog. Whatever it is that y'all want, I want y'all to get a motherfucking pen and paper and write this shit down. What is it that you want? And as long as your intentions are pure, God is always going to make that shit align. You can sit over here and be like, listen, I want to marry an NFL player because I grew up watching football all my motherfucking life. All my cousins was football players and shit like that. I feel like I could really influence it. I want to be a fucking wife. That's my shit. That's what I want. That's cool. As long as your intentions fucking line up with that shit, then guess what? You can have that shit. Now let me sit over here and move on to the next point. Some of you guys could be cancers out there. Something could have happened during the cancer portal or that 888 Lionsgate portal when you was manifesting. Also, I wrote down, don't get discouraged. In September, best for last. Some of you guys are going to see real impacts. So tomorrow is a new moon, y'all. So it's time for y'all to fucking manifest. But some of you guys are going to see big transformations in September. Big confirmation. And I feel like God is like, don't get discouraged. And my energy today is so funny, y'all. Today, y'all, I cried. I'm going to keep it all the way at being with y'all. I cried today. Today, I was crying. I was fucking crying because I felt like today, it wasn't even that everything was going wrong, y'all. The energy I felt was just like, what the fuck is up with this energy? Like, why the fuck is my manifestations taking forever? How come when I turn on this freeway, this line is long as fuck? How come fucking I have to sit over here and listen to people complain about their problems when I got my own fucking problems? How come I was really talking to God and I was like, God, why am I the fucking vessel? Why do I have to carry all these energies? Why do I have to sit over here? I was like, God, I have my own shit. I'm scared my own self. But it's like everybody comes to me with their problems and I'm just like, God, and I have the answer for everybody else, but I don't have the answers for me. Why? And I had to sit over here and I was doing this shit right before I went grocery shopping. And I'm like, God made me cry on that freeway, y'all. God made me cry on the way to the store. God made me wait because I still felt like I had tears in my eyes when I was in the parking lot. God made me fucking cry today. And the reason why is because I was telling him, guys, you gotta watch what you say, especially when you're emotional. I was like, God, I know you told me to trust in you, big dog. Like, I know. But I was like, and I know you're telling me to watch what I say, especially when I'm emotional. But I was like, God, like, why is all this shit happening right now? Like, why do I feel like nobody really fucks with me? Why do I feel like I just feel like I'm going with emotions? I feel like my love life is all over the place. I feel like my finances is all over the place. I feel like everything is just like I have no control over everything. And you're just like, yep, but keep going. And it's like, but God, like, I don't know. Like, that was the energy, y'all. I was just like, I don't fucking know. And God was just like, and it's so funny, right in front of me. This is how I know God is fucking real. He made a car go slow as fuck in front of me. And when I finally was paying attention, when I stopped crying, it literally said, and I wrote this shit down. I should have took a picture of it. 1 second, y'all, because I want y'all to get this fucking message. It says, on the car it said, wiring people for success. He said, wiring people for success. So I was crying fucking tears. And I seen that when my tears cleared up, I seen this message, and it was right in front of me before I got over. It said, wiring people for success. I kept asking God, I said, God, why the fuck is you sitting over here putting me through all this shit? And it's because the shit that you going through is creating the path. You have to go through all this shit in order for you to become successful. Wiring people for success. And then as soon as I sat over here and I looked at a license plate, it was my number. And then I seen 88. And then I thought about the 88 portal. And I was like, okay, God, I'll keep going. And it's those little affirmations that y'all got to pay attention to. It's those little signs that God will speak to you. See, in that moment, God knew that I was about to give the fuck up. In that moment, God knew that I needed to be lifted up. In that moment, God knew, like, see, sometimes when y'all be asking God for shit, sometimes it takes him a few days to get back to you. But in that moment, he knows that y'all is his, like, strongest soldiers type shit. He knows that all of us, we have missions in life. It don't matter. Your mission might not be my mission. My mission may not be your mission, but we all got a fucking purpose. And I want y'all to understand something. In those moments where God knows, like, God, like, is like, okay, the angels is like, they sending an immediate motherfucking call to God. Like, listen, she look like she giving up today. Like, bitch, if you don't show her a motherfucking sign, like, her ass is about to sit over here and say, fuck this TikTok, fuck all this shit, fuck this car, fuck this house, fuck everything. And when I seen that, I understood that, listen, some of the shit that we go through in life is what builds us. And then I started thinking about everything that I said over here and I went through in my life, y'all. Let me tell you something. I started thinking about everything, like all the pain I've been through, all the past relationships that have hurt me sitting over here having to end a lease soon because I couldn't fucking pay that shit. I started thinking about me sitting over here getting in my car crash and then not having a car for a year. I started thinking about all the times where I lacked money, when I was down bad on my debt. I started thinking about all this shit that I had overcame in the past. And then I realized that, okay, yes, I'm sitting over here going through shit right now, but the end result is that I always got through it. In the past, I always got through it. I just had to hold on. But in that moment, and today, I felt like, but I'm tired of fucking holding. In the moment, I'm gonna keep it a beat with y'all. I felt like I'm tired of sitting over here. Let me tell you something. I was just like, I'm tired though. And God was just like, all of this is for a reason. And that led me to y'all today. Because to be honest, I knew I had to go live, y'all, because I ain't even gonna lie. I bought me a bottle of motherfucking wine and I was about to be like, listen, these motherfuckers is about to hear me on this motherfucking wine. But God was like, no, I need you clear. So my wine is in my fucking freezer. But bitch, right after I get off this line, I'm drinking this shit. Let me tell you something. Because I deserve it. And I think that that's a whole nother thing within itself, y'all. I know that you guys aren't where y'all want to be. I know y'all are not in the relationships that you want to be. I know y'all feel taken advantage of. I know y'all feel like life is lifing right now. But I need y'all to take a moment real quick. And I need y'all to actually sit back. And I need y'all to drink some wine or do something that y'all like to motherfucking do. Because life is about to transition for you guys. And that's what God put in my mind when I was crying is that, listen, if it gets this worse, if I get this down, if I get this sad, if I'm going through all this shit, I know. And I was crying and saying this to God. I was like, I know that you're about to give me like 10 cars. You about to give me 10 different houses. You about to give me 10 different niggas. Like, I know if you made me hurt this fucking bad, you took love away from me. You took finances away from me. You took fucking everything that looked like a fantasy, a potential that was fucking sent to harm me. You took all this shit out of my life. I know you're sending my husband. I know you're sending the fucking car that I really fucking want. I know, and it's crazy. And it's just like some of us are sitting over here having car problems. It's like, God, I don't even got the money to fix this shit. But it's like, I know you're sitting over here telling me I need to go get a new car. Go trade your shit in. That's confirmation for people that's been thinking about trading it in. Go trade your shit in. Some of y'all need to take a break from the dating scene. I hear you. Some of y'all need to revisit what it is that you want. Some of us need to focus in on ourselves. Some of you guys need to work on your self-care routine. You feel like you're not appreciated, drop that motherfucker. That's what God has been sitting over here telling me. Sometimes the motherfucking lesson is to sit over here and be current. Sometimes the lesson is to sit over here and give a fuck about yourself because these other motherfuckers ain't giving a fuck about you. Sometimes the purpose is for you to focus on you. Let's keep going. Some of you guys just need to open the door. Some of you guys got to build your confidence and build your faith. A lot of you guys don't want to open the door, and I'm going to keep it all the way at being. I didn't want to motherfucking, let me tell you something. I didn't want to open my door because I didn't know what was behind my door. I didn't know what the next level is. But as you continue to move in the right direction, God starts to hint at, Janelle, we talking. God starts to hint what our next direction is. See, I want you to understand something. Sometimes God just wants to test your gangster to see if you can go with the flow. And within that, then you sit over here and you like, all right, bet. Well, I'm going to just take this direction. I don't know if this is the direction I'm supposed to go, but let's sit over here and see if it's this one. Open that motherfucking door. You walk through that door and God might reveal to you that, listen, you're not supposed to talk to this person, but that's okay. You're getting closer to your fucking actual person. God is sitting over here saying that, listen, you took the necessary steps to start looking for your own place and stuff like that, but that place is not your place, but keep going because you're getting closer to your actual place. You see, I want y'all to understand something. Some of you guys applied for shit and you guys got denied, and God is like, okay, but listen, it's not about you getting approved or denied. I just wanted you to take the necessary steps to see when I tell you to do something, will you do it? Fuck the approval, fuck the denial. I wanted to see, like, when I told you to sit over here and go get that new car, would you motherfucking do it? When I told you to sit over here and you don't even go up to niggas, you don't go up to men, you don't even ask them for their number. But with that person, when God was like, yo, you chose to get out of your comfort zone, and whether they approved or denied you within you asking for their number, God just wanted to see if you would do it. God just tests your gangster. I want you to understand something. When God tells you to do something that feels uncomfortable and you like, God, I don't have the money, I don't got the credit, I don't got the confidence type shit. He just wants you to see if you would sit over here and just do the shit, because God doesn't want you to pass your real opportunity by. Sometimes he has to kill your motherfucking ego, so when you do get denied, when that person doesn't give you that number, when you get denied from that loan, when you sit over here and don't get the fucking apartment that you want, when you sit over here and fucking don't get the man that you want, the girl that you want, let me tell you something, it's a fucking reason. It's because God is testing your ass to see, like, listen, when this motherfucker comes up in your life, is your ego gonna be in the motherfucking way? Or are you gonna sit over here and actually, let me tell you something, are you gonna actually take what's for you? Not take what the fuck you want, not take what the fuck you think it is that you need. Are you gonna take what's actually fucking for your ass? Let's keep going. A lot of you guys need to get excited though. Like a lot of you guys, and I wrote down and I circled September 3rd. Because there's going to be a hint and a clue that day. So some of you guys need to set an alarm or make a pin note, fucking circle September 3rd, because that's when the shift in your perspective is going to change. That's when, but God wants you to be excited for your new shift, but you got to figure out what it is that you want to shift. And that's the big message within itself is that a lot of you guys, I want y'all to understand something. A lot of you guys have a lot of things that's coming for you. What you are is what you attract. So guess what? If you are attracting, if you over here like, yo, I'm creating new ways to get me more money, then guess what? More money is going to come up into your fucking life. You said you want love, Jenna. Let's talk about it. Listen, the more you sit over here and love yourself, you pour into yourself, you nourish yourself, the more that motherfuckers is going to come into your life and they going to start loving on you too. It just happens. The moment where you sit over here and be like, man, I don't even care about love. I don't even care if you like me. I don't even care if you want to take me on a date. Like, I'm on me right now. That's when 10, 20, 30 different offers appear. At this time, it's time for some of you guys to sit over here and go into hermit mode. If you guys have been in hermit mode, then I'm hearing it's time for you to get out of hermit mode. But for the most part, most of you guys are about to enter into hermit mode. And at this point, it's time for you not to allow nobody in. Go by yourself. Go inward. Because the answers are inward. It's not from the outside right now. I also wrote down new perspective equals more knowledge. The more you guys start to shift your perspective from your old ways, that's getting rid of your old shit like we was talking about. The more y'all sit over here and start realizing and start listening to other perspectives, start watching YouTube videos, start watching TikToks, the more you sit over here and shift your new fucking perspective, the more knowledge you start to bring in. Because I want you to understand something. Sometimes all of us, we get in the habit of thinking we know everything. Especially when it comes to our life experience. We like, I done been through that shit already. What the fuck is you talking about? There ain't nothing you can tell me about this situation. But if you sit over here and you switch your perspective really quickly, you turn around, and now all of a sudden, now you're getting more opportunities. Now you're getting more knowledge. See, a lot of y'all sit over here and was like, yo, I've been on Tinder because I just got a Tinder notification. And it's funny. It's like, I got a Tinder notification as like as a commercial type shit. But it's like, some of you is like, I'm on Tinder, I'm on Bumble, I'm on Hinge, I'm trying to swipe and shit. But I'm telling you right now, there ain't love on that shit. Y'all done made that affirmation type. Y'all done spoke that shit out online. If you switch your perspective, watch your ass meet the love of your life online. That's what I mean. Now, some of you guys could be Geminis or dealing with a Gemini.
That's sizzle? That's the soundtrack. Oh.
It's funny. Okay. The number 144 could be significant. Some of you guys could be Aries. Some of you guys need to get a mentor. Also, during this do not enter time, you guys need to sit over here and actually, and it's funny, there was a Carfax commercial that just came up. So some of you guys are trading in your cars, getting new cars. Some of you guys, during this hermit mode, you need to start learning. A lot of y'all are going to be like, what is it that I need to learn? I'm hearing where you can start is with your self-care. But I want you guys to sit over here and also like start learning. If you guys are spiritual baddies out there, start learning about your spirituality. Some of you guys have gifts that you need to start tapping into. I want you to understand. I want you to start learning. You said how to trade it in though. Des, that might be your shit. Go do your research and go figure out how to trade it in. I wish I could give you the advice. I ain't never traded my car in before. But listen, I might be on that same journey real quick. Point of the matter is I want you guys to go teach yourself something. Go buy books. Go read the books that you actually have. Because some of you guys have a lot of books that y'all buy and y'all started and you never finish it. Go reread some shit. I'm hearing 42 laws of power because that's been in my fucking book lately, crazy and stuff like that. Start learning about the cosmos. Start learning about stars and shit like that. Some of you guys might not even know that. Y'all used to think that UFOs and aliens fucking wasn't real and you didn't really care about that shit. But now that this shit is starting to come out, it's like, let's go start reading books about the real shit that's actually been printed for years type shit, 200 years type shit. It's like, let's go learn some shit. During hermit mode, let's not sit within misery. See, a lot of you guys use your hermit mode. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all used y'all hermit mode, and I'm hearing a lot of it was for depression. A lot of it was y'all being sad. See, a lot of y'all went into hermit mode and y'all wasn't being productive. Y'all was just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, put a movie on type shit. But it's like God doesn't want you to sit in your misery no more. God wants you to lose that weight during hermit mode. God wants you to change your environment. You said you don't know how to cook. Teach yourself how to fucking cook. God is sitting over here saying, big dog, you sitting over here saying you want the transformation. The only person that's going to transform your life is you. And then guess what? As soon as you start working on yourself, then you're going to attract other motherfuckers that's transforming their lives. And somebody could come into your life and help you transform type shit. Some of y'all want to be lawyers out there. Go sit over here and start trying to be a paralegal type shit. Some of you guys, you don't even got to go do the whole course type shit. Some of you guys, I'm hearing like you're not legal. It's like there's jobs that pay under the table type shit. It's like things like that. It's time for you to be in a do not enter time. Like I'm hearing do not enter. That's what I'm gonna title this shit. Do not fucking enter when I fucking post this shit. Because it's hermit mode, bro. And this is your waiting period. Next one is approach love as sacred. Some of you guys are not attracting real love into your life because you guys aren't viewing love as sacred. Some of you guys are not sitting over here, and I want y'all to understand something. It's not nothing personal. But some of us wasn't taught how to fucking love correctly. So therefore, how could we attract that shit into our life? I want you to understand something. Some of you guys got to view love as sacred and authentic. But the point of the matter is, if you keep giving your love to every fucking body, then everybody's going to fucking misuse it, including you. September 21st could be significant as well. Some of you guys could be Libra. Some of you guys could be Virgos out there or have that in your chart. I also wrote down protect yourself and maintain a low profile during this time. During this do not enter time, it is time for y'all to maintain the lowest of lowest profile. I mean, cut everybody off. I mean, your best friends too. I mean, we ain't talking to nobody. It's like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. I hope all is well. Talk to you soon. Everybody is on a talk to you soon as level. And even if your talk to you soon is 6 months from fucking now, talk to you soon. It is August. We halfway through August. We not waiting until January 1st for this new change. Nah, we starting today. We starting tonight. Some of you guys, it's time for you to write down your fears and your desires. And some of you guys need to stay on the mission. I feel the call to say Zeus. I feel called to tell you cherry blossoms. Butterflies could be significant. Some of you guys could be Leos or have Leo highly aspected in your charts. I'm hearing Leo moon, and I wrote down get glasses. Those are just general messages as to, like, some of you guys need to sit over here and start having key things in order for you to identify whether readings is for you. So like if you hear, like, say for example, a pen, somebody, it's a random ass fucking thing, but it's common. I want you to understand something. When you hear pen, you know that reading is for you. You hear lip gloss, that reading is for you. You hear laptop, that reading is for you. God will put you, for readings that are for you guys, God will have like your trigger word starts popping up so you know that you need to start listening. And listen, it might be like that key part is for you type shit, okay? Some of you guys could be strippers, or you could have dated a stripper. And it's so funny because I seen a YouTube reading, and she was like, you know, I'm a dancer, but anytime I sit over here, like, she was like, I'm a real dancer, like, I'm a ballet dancer, like, and like, I did ballet, like, I went to school for dancing. So when I hear strippers say that they're dancers, it really pisses me off. And I thought that that was funny, because I'm like, at the end of the day, it's all dancing. It doesn't matter. I don't knock nobody's hustle. But she did say that she didn't knock it. She just wished that they would just say exotic dancers or some shit like that. So I thought that that was funny. I don't know why. You said, I'm a stripper. I loved it. Now let's get into the second part of downloads, okay? And honestly, because I have so many downloads, this video might just be download, y'all. I'll see how I'm feeling. Because at first I thought I was going to pull some cards and stuff, but I'm just feeling downloady. Some of you guys don't need to cut your hair, because that's your strength. Samson. Some of you guys' name could be Sam, Sammy. Some of you guys have cut your hair, but it's starting to grow back, and it's a part of your healing journey. I wrote down limit toxicity to tap into your gifts. Some of you guys need to just get rid of all those toxic people, and I feel like that's why God is telling you to go into hermit mode. That means the toxicity within yourself too. Because I feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys that, listen, you learned how to be toxic, but you can unlearn how to be toxic too. For some reason, I kept getting the 6 of Cups today, so I feel the need to read that to you guys because I seen it. I just kept seeing 6 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So I'm going to read it to you guys because it could be significant. So some of you guys could be Scorpios. The number 6 could be significant. Water signs could be significant, okay? It says the 6 of Cups reveals happy memories and a time to recall childhood with fondness. Your children, if you have them, may help you reconnect with your own childhood, or you're able to give your inner child free reign to play and have fun for good. And it's so funny because somebody's trying to fuck up my reading, but bitch, I know how to read. But let's keep going. Sorry, because it's funny. To reign and play and have fun without the usual burdens of worries. This is a time for good things coming from the past, reunion parties, reconnecting with old friends and more distant family members, or literally going back to your roots. Roots has been something else that has been calling to me lately. So I feel the need to tell you guys it's time for you to get back to your roots, or it's time for you guys to do root work. You said I want to talk to Samson. Some of you guys need to go read the story of Samson, because it could be significant. Some of you guys have been deep diving in the Roman Empire, and it's funny because I'm thinking of a tattoo that my friend had got on his arm. I had met a guy, he had Zeus on his arm, and then I met another guy and he had Athena on his arm, and that's the goddess of wisdom. Lightning could be significant, so I feel the need to tell you guys all these things. This card may predict a trip home, so some of you guys may have moved away from home and you need to go revisit home. You need to go revisit your family, go revisit your grandmother, or your grandparents specifically, but grandmother, heavy emphasis, okay? So it says this card may predict a trip home or to a place with fond memories. In some way, the past returns to help you in the present, too, as conversation and reminiscing with old friends, or contact seeds a new ideal or approach. I'm also getting the energy, guys, some of you guys, because you're about to go into hermit mode, I'm hearing you guys need to go out with a bang. So maybe this weekend you can set something up to where you're hanging out with all your fucking friends, all your boo things, you lining everything up this week, but come this Sunday, it's all over. You're in hermit mode. Talk to you soon. It's a no enter time zone. So I'm hearing you guys need to sit over here, and some of you guys really need to sit over here and light this whole week. What is it today? Tuesday? Wednesday, Thursday. Well, Wednesday, tomorrow, since it's the new moon, it's time for you guys to sit over here and manifest your new life, what you want to focus on. I'm hearing during hermit mode, what you want to tackle. Like, this is the time to manifest. It's tomorrow. Get your candles, get your sage, cleanse your energy. This weekend, I'm hearing celebrate with your friends. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm hearing celebrate with your friends that you're not going to be talking to. Because after this, I'm hearing after you leave hermit mode, y'all gonna be new people. You're not even gonna recognize, and if you try to go back to these caterpillars, you're not gonna be able to bond with them because you're a new person. And I'm hearing during hermit mode, God is gonna tell you to get out sometimes so you can so you guys can go meet like-minded butterflies type shit. It's like you're gonna have a whole new friend group. So I feel like you need to reconcile with your friends this weekend, because this might be the end of y'all friendships. And it's not even like it's going to be the end. I'm getting the energy that it's going to be like, it's like we grew apart. You guys said that y'all wanted transformations. This is what transformations look like. And I think that that's why God says, watch what the fuck you ask for. Because you said that you wanted this new career. You said you wanted to be this new person. You said you wanted it to attract the love of your life. But you didn't realize that you had to kill your old self. You didn't realize that, bitch, you can't be a stuck-up ass bitch no more. You did not realize that you can't sit over here and have a smart ass mouth. You said that you want a masculine ass man. That means you need to sit over here and learn how to be feminine. Hermit mode is about femininity. If you're a masculine watching me, you said you really want to find a fucking wife. That means that you need to sit over here and learn how to fucking actually sit over here and be a little bit soft, because guess what? You talking to bitches crazy is not working for you, okay? I don't care how big your schlong is. Some of you guys need to work on healing that, because some of you guys, y'all having sex and y'all ain't even feeling it the same type shit I'm hearing. Some of you guys got to really work on y'all sacral chakras, okay? Overall, you will find the right balance in relationships and enjoy a period of peace and harmony. This Six of Cups can also show compassion and kindness. So if you have suffered poor treatment, your situation is set to improve. Sweet, happy times are ahead, and any disruptions or upsets will be soothed and remedied. In love, an old flame comes back, and you may need to weigh it up, or weigh up if it's worth going back to the relationship. Don't go back to that relationship. I also feel the need to sit over here and say, if you got a situation, you cutting it off this weekend. I don't care. Get your wine this weekend. I want you to get lit as fuck this weekend. I'm giving you permission. God is giving you permission. You getting lit as fuck this weekend. Call all your sneaky links if you want to call them. I don't care. This weekend is the last fucking weekend that you're about to sit over here and be in this old ass fucking energy, this sad ass energy, this angry ass energy. This weekend, we starting Thursday. It's like we in Miami. Party bus, no sleep, go out, date. I don't care. Date, another day, another day, another day. Go party with friends. Go drink. Go to brunch. Do all this shit with your old shit, because come Sunday, oh baby, we're hermit. We're straight hermit. Thursday to Saturday, get ready. Also, 10:23, set a time for that. 1, 2, 3 is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys lost your relationship with God. And it's time for y'all to rebuild that shit during hermit mode. And I feel like God wants me to tell you, like, listen, you could cuss that man the fuck out. He wants me to tell you about my relationship with him. Y'all, I be talking to God. Y'all, I be cussing that man out every fucking day. I was crying to him, cussing his ass out today, because I was like, God, why is you putting me through this shit? Y'all don't gotta be no fucking Christian. Y'all don't gotta sit over here and be like, y'all don't have to identify what it is that you want to be. You don't gotta take it that far. Although hermit mode might be challenging you to figure out what is your shit. I also feel like God is just like, big dog, I just want you to talk to me. Don't cry to me when you want something. Talk to me and pray to me and say thank you when I give you the shit too. Because God wants you to be grateful. Some of you guys need to fast. During this hermit mode, learn about fasting. I'm hearing intermittent fasting. Eat when the sun rises. By the time the sun fucking, and eat when it's the sun is the highest in the fucking sky, I'm hearing. And then by the time it goes down, you chill down. You eat some berries in the nighttime. You drink shakes and shit. Some of you guys that are spiritual, a lot of you guys that are spiritual, this is what's going to help you re-access your gifts. I'm hearing that some of you guys, and now I'm thinking back to a time, because today God had been having me like rethink about my childhood, y'all. I used to sit over here and have dreams like business. 1 second. So some of you guys could have unexpected business coming in, okay? Sorry, y'all. I know the call. There was a call that came in. Are we still live? All right, babe. Some of you guys could have unexpected business coming in. Okay, sorry. Some of you guys could have unexpected business popping up, because usually she never calls me this late. So just expect an unexpected phone call, I'm hearing. But anyway, going back to the fasting, this is going to help you reaccess your gifts. And going back to what I was telling you guys, I want you to understand something. Sometimes you're going to have, 2 downloaded messages. Some of you guys are going to have to sit over here and prioritize. He said that's that song playing in the background. You funny. 2 things. Some of you guys are going to be so busy. Be careful about manifesting new opportunities, because sometimes you're going to be so busy and you're going to have to choose where you want your time and your energy to be in. I'm hearing between people, between job opportunities, between it's like you're going to have to choose yourself over other things. The second thing I want to tell you guys is that back when I was a kid, I used to have vivid dreams. And I didn't realize that within these dreams, I used to have dreams about like people that had already passed on. And I still remember certain dreams to this day about people that I never even met, but it's like I know them because they're like my great-great-grandparents and shit like that. So some of you guys, by fasting, you're going to re-access the gifts that you had from childhood. I'm hearing some of you guys had imaginary friends when y'all was fucking kids, but in reality they weren't really imaginary. Maybe back in your past you could have really seen some shit. Some of you guys have a lot of, because I'm talking to a whole bunch of you guys have a lot of whatchamacallit, some of you guys have a lot of different gifts. So it's time for you guys to re-access your gifts. And I want to explain to you guys that God is going to give you gift by gift by gift. But you have to learn how to master your first gift in order to get your second gift. And then once he sees that you can balance 2 gifts, then it's like a third gift. Some of you guys are like, you guys have a lot of fucking gifts. But because you're not eating right, because your emotions are out of whack, because you're not enjoying yourself, specifically you guys' gut. I don't care if you're a skinny ass person, you can eat a lot type shit. And it's like you don't gain weight, but it's like specifically, or you could, but it's like your gut is fucked up. So guess what? Everything else is fucked up. I'm also getting heavy energy on emotions. It's like maybe you was in a relationship and it's been fucking you over. It's like things, when you're powerful, there's going to be a lot of influences. This is what you guys are going to fucking learn. There's going to be a lot of, and it's 911 as I'm telling you this. I know I'm on track. I want y'all to understand something. As you get more powerful, you start to understand your worth. You start to understand your gifts. There's going to be things that try to throw you off. That's relationships. That's your friends calling you saying, let's go out to eat. Let's go drink, when you know you need to be manifesting. There's going to be a lot of things that's trying to throw you off. So just keep mind to that, the more you're in tune with yourself, your intuition, you're all aligned, your emotions aren't fucking being stressed out about a motherfucker that's sitting over here not texting you back type shit, the more you're gonna realize that, listen, I can have access to my gifts. Also, be careful about who you're fucking. It might be time for you guys to go celibate. I don't give a fuck. And some of you guys might have just fucked up your celibacy. I don't care. Start again. Start today. I don't care. That is, it's like, and I want y'all to forgive yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Maybe y'all sat over here and maybe y'all could have sat over here and been eating healthy all fucking for the past 2 weeks, and this last week you just fucked up. That's okay. Let's get back on track. Same thing with the gym. That's okay. Let's get back. Everything, if you guys just fucked up something like that y'all have been working hard on, we are not holding that shit against us. You needed that rest time. Now let's get back onto it. You needed that dick, I'm hearing, okay? Okay. Okay, baby, okay? Now let's keep talking. In silence comes answers. So some of you guys need to meditate, and I'm hearing you guys say, I don't know how to meditate. Shut the fuck up and turn on some frequency musics. Get out a notepad and start writing. If you don't like writing, sit over here and start recording yourself talking out loud. Whatever comes out while you talking, listen to it later on type shit. You don't like doing none of that? Go paint. I paint. I like to paint. It's random moments where I feel like painting, but I paint. I like writing. Some of you guys are really creative, but y'all have yet to tap into your creativity. Also, some of you guys need to identify what's compromising your emotions. If it's a relationship, if it's a past relationship. And it's so funny because I had a dream about, I had took a nap today, and I had a dream about my ex, and I was like, why the fuck is this man up in my motherfucking dreams? Like, I ain't talked to this man in months type shit, in years type shit. So it's like, what the fuck? And I was like, was that God trying, like, maybe that was him trying to get in contact with me. So some of you guys could be having dreams about your ex, and your ex is trying to get in contact with you, or God is trying to warn you guys, like, listen, you might have an incoming phone call coming in from an ex type shit, or incoming text message or some shit like that. Or maybe he's sending signs that this person is watching you. But in my dream, like, because God is like telling me what happened in the dream, so it could be significant. In the dream, it's like I was driving, but I felt like he picked me up and then he made me drive his car. And then it was like, but I was still like back in another state that I wasn't in, so Ohio could be significant. And I remember he had new tattoos. So some of you guys, tattoos kept popping up. So like some of you guys could be getting new tattoos and stuff like that. But what ended up happening? I remember he was just like trying to talk to me, but because I can't remember what he was saying to me, I guess that's not significant. I wrote it down, but God is like, it's not significant. Some of you guys just have an ex coming back in your life, okay? We're gonna keep it there. I also wrote down, so when I asked myself what was compromising my emotions, what I wrote down is my abandonment, insecurities. And it's weird because I feel like the energy, like, there's times where I be like, bitch, I'm not bitching doing something. And then there's some times where I feel like insecurity can sit over here and can creep up on my ass real quick. And it's the randomest insecurity shit. It don't even be on like outward appearances. It's like, am I moving in the right direction, God? Like, I'd be scared that I don't be relaying the right information and shit like that. Like, sometimes like insecurities can creep in at different moments type shit. It's like, shit, do I need to go get a pedicure? My feet is over here looking a little bit ish, like shit like that. It's the randomest shit, y'all. Hold on, let me read y'all comments because I ain't really been reading y'all comments. You said, my addiction is throwing me off balance of manifesting. Then Infamous, it's time for you to, I'm not going to sit over here and say go cold turkey, but slow it down and then until you can go cold turkey. Everybody's addictions is different. Empress, you said, I've been having dreams of a man too. Crazy. You said that. Thanks. Now, I also wrote down, give strength back to myself and then call the power back. And that's the key. Some of you guys just need to sit over here and call your power back to yourself and give strength back to yourself. See, a lot of you guys sit over here and give your emotions. Like, some things that are compromising your emotions are other people. And it's like you need to go back and take your power back from those people. Because fuck them. I wrote down, why did Thor lose his power? And it's funny because when I'm reading it, it looks like, why did thou lose his power? So some of you guys need to ask yourself, how did you lose your power? How did you get to this? Y'all feel weak, right? Y'all sit over here and feel like y'all can't move. Y'all feel stagnant. Y'all feel like this. Ask yourself, why do y'all feel like this? And when you write down the answers to that, y'all, that's your key. Okay? Next thing. When I asked, why did Thor lose his power? We talking about Thor. Because I was watching movies. And it was like, it's because he went against his father's wishes. And it's also because he went to attack the traitors. When I wrote those down so I could, because God wants me to break those both down to you guys in like real man's terms, in our terms, so we can understand it. Thor lost his power because he couldn't have strength no more because he went against his father's wishes, father being God type shit. God basically is telling you, like, yo, you sitting over here waiting for your traitors to get karma. You waiting for your ex-person to sit over here. Let me sit over here and tell y'all something. Y'all are waiting for karma to go to y'all mama, to y'all daddy, to y'all exes. Y'all are waiting for karma to pop up. You like, some of you guys sitting over here going and breaking windows out cars. You over here fucking people shit up. Like, some of you guys sitting over here being rude to people. Some of you guys is just waiting for the, like, y'all done waiting. You like, okay, this motherfucker ain't getting they fucking karma. I'm about to be they karma. And I feel like you lost your power because you went against father's wishes. Father told your ass to sit over here and sit back and chill because you moving on and you being on peace was their fucking karma. You finding the love of your life was their karma. You finding happiness outside of them was their fucking karma. You thought that you breaking they shit, you fucking up they shit was gonna sit over here and be what sit over here and hurts them. But what hurts them, what their karma, and honestly, the crazy part is because y'all energy is on what we want to hurt, but God is like, bitch, I don't want you to hurt nobody. I want you to heal and realize that these human beings are human beings and they fuck up, hurt people. We don't want you to sit over here and be another fucking person to hurt another person. We want you to heal so you can attract another healed person to love you correctly. And guess what? By you attracting somebody that actually loves your ass, by you attracting somebody that actually fucks with your ass, by you attracting somebody that can actually do for you, is what's going to sit over here and hurt them. It's gonna be their karma. You don't gotta worry about that shit. So why did Thor lose his power? Y'all need to focus on yourself. The next question I asked, I said, why did Hercules lose his power? Hercules drank a potion and it turned him into a mortal. But not all the way though, because he didn't drink all the potion. I want y'all to understand something. Some of you guys is eating. Some of you guys is over drinking. Some of you guys are sitting over here and catch me, y'all. Some of you guys are sitting over here like y'all addictions. Because this came a lot of different ways. Some of you guys' addictions is what's creating you to be more mortal-like than actually be within your motherfucking power. But if you know the story of Hercules, if you watch the Disney movie, you know that the way that Hercules got his power back was by sitting over here doing something worth being a god again. Which was, he risked his life. In that movie, he risked his life. And it's funny because I didn't even write this shit down, but this is just a channel. He got his power back by trying to save Meg from dropping into the fucking water. And when he dropped into the power, he aged fast. It's like he started to become an old man. He basically lost his life to save a life. So some of you guys are sitting over here realizing that, listen, the person that's down there, the person that's dropping, God doesn't want you to sit over here and go save anybody else, because all your life you've been saving people. All your life you have been trying to help other people. All your life you have been sitting over here trying to do for others. The person that's dropping down in that motherfucking pool is you. That's all channel message. God is sitting over here saying you need to jump in the water for your ass to save you. To make sure your heart don't fucking stop. To make sure that you not aging. To make sure, because when Hercules got in that motherfucking shit, he kept swimming down and down and down and down and down. And he eventually caught her. But the point of the matter is he was dead by the time he caught her. Some of you guys are fucking killing yourself chasing after these motherfuckers, trying to bring these motherfuckers back to life. Some of you guys are killing yourself slowly but surely, putting yourself through depressions. Do y'all not even know? Good night, beauty. I didn't even know you was in here. Some of you guys don't understand that. Listen, I want y'all to understand something. Some of you guys are sitting over here drinking too much, allowing depression. My grandmother died, I feel like, from depression. It was other shit, but I feel like it was because she allowed herself to get so sad. Y'all don't know how sadness can really affect your body when you stop moving, how it can affect your body. I want you to understand something. Some of you guys are literally chasing after motherfuckers they on the way down. When in reality, you got to pick yourself up. You can't save everybody. Next one. I wrote down, why did Aladdin lose his power? And specifically, it wasn't Aladdin, it was the genie. But I wrote down, for magic, the return is being a slave in a lamp. I also wrote down semi-phenomenon, nearly cosmic power, as opposed to his previous phenomenal cosmic power. I wrote down freedom equals less power, which is limitation. So I want you to understand something, because that was a whole bunch of gibberish. I'm going to break it down to you guys real quick, okay? Within that, I got to break it down in parts. It says, for magic, the return is being a slave in the lamp. Some of you guys aren't understanding that what you're asking for is limitations. Some of you guys are asking for certain wishes that ain't your motherfucking wishes, when in reality, your wish should be to be free. But freedom comes with less power. See, I want you to understand something. 1, 2, 3, as I'm saying this. Some of you guys are putting limitations on yourself, i.e., you sitting over here saying, listen, God, I just want fucking a certain amount of money. I just want enough money to get through this month. When God is like, I want you to have enough money to get through a lifetime. The more you limit yourself, the more power, or the less power you fucking have. But the point of the matter is that I want to come back to that question, because I feel like I'm doing a disservice. And I think that needs to be a video within itself. So let me put 1,000 stars to fucking come back to it, because there's a few other points that I want to touch on, but I feel like I need to dissect that a little bit more, okay? Let's keep going. Some of you guys have been thinking about LASIK. I think you should do it. Now, if you guys ain't sat over here and been thinking about your eyes and shit like that, don't sit over here and go try to get LASIK. Like, that's only a confirmation, okay? Some of you guys could have, or some of you guys in hermit mode, you guys need to identify your clairs. I wrote down marriage. I wrote down it's a time for commitment. But I feel like this is the energy that you guys are in. But I feel like if you want this commitment, I feel like you guys need to sit over here and actually go within in hermit mode and really focus on yourself. I have to tell you guys, your kids will be powerful, especially to my spiritual people. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you, people don't have your best interests, so they're removed. I'm hearing turn to stone. I want you to understand something. Because these people don't have your best interests, and they're doing shit on the sidelines, and they're doing shit behind your back, don't be mad at everybody that God is removing. There's a reason. Some of you guys could be writers. Some of you guys used to sit over here and read a lot of children's books, specifically like in high school and middle school. I'm hearing, I can't remember what that one collection it was, what I used to read, but it was like Blue High or something like that. But it was a whole collection of books. Do you guys like remember like Monster and stuff? It was like a collection of books, but it was like about different people, but that all went to the high school. Like, some of you guys could be recreating that. I wrote down Thriller, so Michael Jackson could have an impact on your life. Or you guys should go watch the whole Thriller video, because there might be messages for you guys there. Also, some of you guys need to stay out of the way of karma and treat people well. Those are two different messages. Stay out of the way of karma. Because these people don't have the best interest in your life, when God removes those people, you just need to sit over here and just stay out the fucking way. If people call you and they like, I'm going through X, Y, and Z, you need to sit over here and stay out of the way of that. Judy Blume, Goosebumps, Harry Potter books. Exactly. I want you to understand something. You guys need to sit over here and stay out of the way of what other people got going on. They calling you, they like, yo, I got a flat tire. Oh, well, I'm at work, I can't leave, I'm sorry. They sitting over here saying, listen, I just got in a car accident. Damn, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Damn, I just had to move unexpectedly. I was homeless. Some of you guys have to stay out of the way of karma. That is their karma. And the only thing is that, listen, when you see these people, you always see them as good people. When you see these people, you always see them as like, listen, I can't see the evil within these people, but I need you to understand something. Everybody has a little bit of evil in them, including you. But the point of the matter is that you gotta let the karma be dished out, or else God is gonna give you karma for interrupting. Okay? Which also is a key for you. Some of you guys are watching karma be dished out around you, and you're not being touched. And that means, listen, some of you guys' karma has already been cleared out. All y'all done went through all y'all motherfucking karma. Y'all are at 0. From this point on, treat people well. From this point on, I'm seeing 12:30 a.m. Scorpio. Like, it's time for you guys to treat people well, because you do not want to fucking build up your karma meter again. I also wrote down 42 laws of karma. I wrote down the law number 9, the law number 4, the law number 8. And I wrote down each one, but God wants me to challenge you to sit over here and see, will y'all go look it up? Will y'all go sit over here? See, there's certain things that's funny, because what did we say in hermit mode? We said in hermit mode, y'all got to start doing research. Y'all got to start learning, right? So God is like, go figure out what the law of power, the number 9, 4, and 8. And if y'all come back, I'm going to give y'all a motherfucking reading. Whoever the fuck go look that shit up. I'm not talking about tonight. Okay? Next time, which is tomorrow, when I go live, whoever fucking comments the fucking number 9 law, you're going to get a free reading, if y'all remember. Let's keep going. Lightning. Lightning outside equals a reminder of who is in control. The movie 300 can be significant. Spartan. I wrote down Skyfather, and then when I went back to look it up, it was Zeus. So Zeus could be heavy fucking, and it's crazy because then I sit over here and I asked, I was like, what is the sign of Zeus? And then I found out that he was a Leo, so some of you guys could have Leo highly aspected. And then I was like, well, when was he born? And it was 700 BCE, so that could be significant. Also, some of you guys need to let go of something / someone before you can actually get to safety. So some of you guys don't realize, some of you guys are still going through karma, or you're like on the last verge of your fucking karma. And it's like, because you're on your last verge, it's like you got one more thing, one more person, maybe a few. It's like the last 3 I'm hearing. 2, 3, 4. As I say that, I wrote that down. The song, I want you guys to go listen to the songs Pyramids by Frank Ocean. There's hidden messages behind that, but God doesn't want me to touch on what my hidden message was right now. I feel like he wants me to circle back to that, okay? But there's a key behind the story of Samson, okay? We're almost done with these downloaded messages. Or do you want me to leave it here? Do you want me to leave it here, God? Okay. There's a few things from here I'm going to tell you guys. It's quick go through, and then we're going to sit over here and get to the amethyst, okay? Accept yourself to free yourself, okay? I'm sick of being interrupted. Some of you guys are sick of being interrupted. I'm hearing physically and mentally. Some of you guys used to eat syrup sandwiches. Some of you guys could have ate sugar sandwiches. That's with butter and sugar. Skip that part. Goddess and over here saying, I touched on karma is being dished out. Some of you guys could have recently lost your AirPods. Whether if it's like, because my dog chewed up my AirPods. Every time I get AirPods, my dog keeps fucking up my AirPods. I went through 3 pairs of AirPods, so that could be significant. And then I had a conversation with one of my friends, and he lost his AirPods. So something could be going on with AirPods, guys. Like, maybe God wants you to transfer over from having AirPods in your ears to like another headphones, or maybe limit the amount of times you guys are using your AirPods. I'm hearing because when you get older, your ears could be fucked up. So I guess that's a general message for both of us. I also wrote down Oblivion, and right next to it I wrote Sirens. And now I'm getting the song Oblivion by Janae Aiko. And she was like, oblivion, wish I could go back, I would go back to no one. So that could be significant. Oblivion, you might reach oblivion during your hermit phase. It's like you don't want nobody back. And I think that that's the whole key is that while you guys are changing, you're shifting into your actual being, into your true authentic self. You're realizing that you don't want to go back to nobody. You don't want to talk to nobody no more because they're not as conscious as you. They're not aware as you. I also wrote down the definition of oblivion, and it's like the state of being unaware or unconscious of what is happening. And in her song, she was saying, I wish I could go back. Oblivion, I wish I could go back to like basically being unconscious. So I feel like during this hermit mode, when you guys, or some of you guys are in this energy that you wish that your third eye wasn't fucking open. Some of you guys wish that you could, like you would have never took, like, I'm hearing Matrix type shit. You wish you wouldn't have took the fucking red pill. You wish you would have took the blue. And I forget which one is which, but I feel like God is over here saying like you wish that you would have not become so consciously aware. Like within the foods I'm hearing, within the world I'm hearing, within it's like everybody, like sometimes you realize that when you're talking to people, some people are on repeat. You ever leave and then go back to a person and they having the same conversation. If you realized it, you gotta go back to what broke your consciousness, what made you aware type shit. Y'all be talking. That's crazy. Okay. I wrote down, you don't have to do anything. The universe is going to do it for you. Anything that is holding up or keeping my foundation from being built has to go. So I feel like that's the energy that you guys are going to be in, or like that's what's happening right now, and that's why you guys have been on pause. Because going back to the energy that we channeled earlier, it was literally saying that, listen, like we're on hold right now, and it's perfecting our path. It's perfecting your foundation. Truth is based on how they're feeling, but feelings equal unreliable like source. And now I'm hearing trust. I'm hearing grapes, changing people's energies to level them out. So some of you guys could be empaths. Some of you guys could walk into rooms and sit over here and shift energies. It's like your energy can make things brighter. I'm hearing a Bronco truck. Some of you guys could be sitting over here thinking of a Bronco truck or getting a Bronco truck. And it's so funny because when I looked up those Broncos trucks, they're almost as expensive as G-Wagons. So it's like it's a hidden gem. Maybe G-Wagons might be a little bit more pricey, but it depends on what Bronco truck you actually get. And I'm hearing, because I was talking to my mom about the Bronco truck, and she was like, who would pay that much money for a Ford? But I'm like, those Bronco trucks are nice. So it's like maybe you're looking for something. It's like something like, some of you guys want to be in the energy like you got money, and if you know energy type shit. Like y'all don't want to get like name brand shit. It's like you got a white shirt on type shit, but they don't know what white brand that is. Like it's like a like a Lacoste type shit, Y'all get me. Wealthy people get me. It's like y'all want to be wealthy, y'all don't want to be rich. It's like y'all know, like if you look up how much this Bronco truck with all this fucking shit on it, you know how much this shit costs type shit. Everybody see a G-Wagon, and that's what catches the eye, but no, not everybody catches the eye of a Bronco truck unless you know. Same thing with like those big ass trucks, those Ford 150s or some shit, 450s or whatever that shit is cool. I wrote down shedding stagnation, blockages equals protections. I wrote down King Tut. I wrote down 9 p.m. Death to a lot of situations. So that's including the karma, and that's why God is like, I'm deading all these situations so you could be out of the way of karma. Some of you guys have realized that you guys have a lot of energy during the day, but you're tired during the evening time. During the evening time, you need to calm down. And it's funny, I really only wrote calm, but I said calm down. So some of you guys might be arguing during the evening time. You worrying about where motherfuckers is at and shit. Like, nah. Calm down. Duality is the key. I don't even know what that means, but I wrote it down. Build on friendships equals foundation. And I feel like because you are building this new foundation during hermit mode, you're going to reestablish new friendships, but you have to get rid of old friendships, because if you realize when you go out by yourself, you sit over here and realize that you get more attention, you realize you get more connections, you get more opportunities when you're by yourself, or you run into new friendships. But when you have these old friends around you, they like, girl, why are you going there? Or dude, why are you gonna go hang out with those type of people? They don't even look like this, they don't even sound like us. It's like you keep hearing people sit over here and it's like naysayers. Your old friendships is built on naysayers, and in order for you to build this new foundation, you need new friends. I'm hearing new money friends, people you can sit over here and talk to about the cosmic, about the stars, talk about politics. Even if you don't like talking about politics, you still need a lawyer, especially if you want your own business. You still need an accountant. Your friends ain't no fucking accountant. And don't get me wrong, you could still have a friendship. Maybe one of your friends do hair. You need a fucking hairstylist type shit. You need a barber type shit. But I'm hearing some of you guys are learning how to do your own shit. Fuck you. It's too expensive. I wrote down theme joint in Canada. Let's get into the amethyst bull, and then I'm gonna end it, because y'all, I've been going live for a minute and I need to go fucking F-150. Is that what it's called? Okay, because I was like, what the fuck? God, what do you want the theme to be? I feel like doing a theme really quickly. You want me to do hoodoo, or you want me to do, well, I pulled this one, so let's do this one. What you want the theme of this to be? Do you want me to do a key? I see a shovel on my amethyst bowl. I see a baby. And what's crazy is also when I sit over here and I took my nap today, I had a dream that I was pregnant, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie, it low-key scared me. And I was looking in the mirror at myself. I was like, yo. So some of you guys might be on the verge of being pregnant, but I'm not fucking right now. So like, I feel like that's for y'all. It's not for me. But just be mindful. If you don't want to get pregnant right now, just, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Please help. I feel like doing this one. Give me a theme card. What do you want me to tell them? Thank you. We have the devil out here and we got the death out here. I can't make this shit up. What was we talking about this whole motherfucking time? We was talking about transformations. For those that don't know tarot, because some of y'all is like, bitch, I don't know what you're talking about right now. Because I used to hate when I like didn't understand fucking what the tarot was, and they was like, bitch, but the ancestors, the 9 of Pentacles. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck does that mean? Tell me what it means. Okay. The devil card is, some of you guys have been trapped, but because it's out here with the death, it's like a lot of y'all was trapped by a lot of different things. A lot of y'all had the fucking, a lot of y'all was tied to a lot of people that y'all didn't need to be tied to. A lot of y'all sat over here and had a lot of fucking things, like, and it's like you was getting karma from other people's karma and stuff like that. And it's so funny because this transformation is what's gonna sit over here and take you out of all of this. Some of you guys were sitting over here lacking fucking finances. A lot of the karma was keeping you from having getting your money up. It was keeping you from sitting over here like actually living the life that you want to. And it's so funny because the 9 of Coins is here, but if you look at this card, y'all, this is a lady, she's luxury. She got her little Cosmo. She got her fucking cash. She got her little fucking shit. She over here doing crossword puzzles. She is chilling. She's big chilling. Baby got her necklace on. She's over here. Baby is fly. And it's funny because it's like this transformation and you killing your old self. If you look at this card, you're killing your old self and you're becoming, see, this is a new fucking little baby. This is your new self type shit. Listen, I want you to understand something. You killing your old self and you becoming your new self is what's gonna bring in this transformation, what's gonna bring in this money, this lifestyle, this transformation. This whole reading has been about fucking transformations. It's about you going in hermit mode. Point of the matter is that the devil has been out here. The devil's always been here. The point of the matter is that your ass haven't recognized that, listen, the people you was fucking was the fucking devil. And let me break it down to in realistic terms. The people you was fucking had badass karma, so guess what? You was getting their karma. The people that you was loving and you were protecting, because guess what? A lot of y'all don't even understand how protected y'all ancestors are type shit. But I'm here to tell y'all, I want you to understand something. Because you are protected and you are dealing with these other people, now all of a sudden they become protected when in reality they not getting their karma, which i.e. that means you're getting in the way of fucking karma. And every time God tried to remove you from these people, then now all of a sudden, guess what? Now all of a sudden you over here trying to fight for them back. You trying to blow their phone up. You like, baby, come back to me. Head ass. Let's go, transformation. What do they need to hear from the amethyst bull? I'm hearing don't go chasing waterfalls. You might see during this transformation, during hermit mode, some people might actually pass away. That's not to scare you guys, but that's just to show you that, like, listen, sometimes they life, and I feel like it's not because of you. Relax. That's just their life path. That's the first thing. But two, it's their karma, I'm hearing too. It's like if you go out and you go kill people, then what do you expect from you? I'm seeing LL and I'm hearing little. I'm hearing like do it for Lil Saint, and Lil Saint died. And it was wrong place, wrong time. So somebody could die from wrong place, wrong time type shit. And I think that that's a big thing too. Some of you guys, some of your lives might be like saved, because now I'm hearing like in the streets. So if you guys are in the streets and you guys are going in hermit mode and you really focusing and locking in on your craft, it could be music, it could be you sitting over here really trying to get away from this old lifestyle, that's gonna save your life. And even if it's not a physical death, it could be a mental death. Y'all know how we was talking about earlier how fucking some people, when you talk to them, they be talking in loops. It's like you go sit over here and talk to your old uncle and they like, yeah, no, I'm still on the job. You go 3 years, you ain't talk to them, you go meet them, they like, yeah, I'm still on the job. You go another 3 years, yeah, I'm still on the job. Y'all are having the same conversation. Those people are stuck into loops. That's a mental death. God is trying to save you from having a mental death. Some people it could be physical deaths, but I'm hearing more so mental. He don't want you to sit over here. Some of you guys don't understand that depression is a loop. Some of you guys don't understand you sitting over here blaming your ex is a loop. Some of you guys don't realize, and during hermit mode, this is what you're going to recognize, is that, listen, I wasted so much time being sad behind this person. Because that's what they want you to do. They don't want you to recognize that other love is out here. They don't want you to recognize, like, listen, you got the power to change your circumstances. They want you to sit over here and realize, they want you to be depressed. They want you to be sad. They want you to be sick. Why do you think that they're sitting over here feeding y'all all this bullshit? They want you to stay stagnant. And it's so funny because back in the day when I used to hear my aunt and my uncle talk about this shit, a lot of people, I remember my family members was like, I don't want to hear that shit. Erykah Badu type shit. It's like, they don't want you to hear this shit. 20%. But the funny thing is that people that's stuck in a loop, they can't go. There's only so many times that you can warn these people that, listen, you got to stop eating like that. You got to stop listening to that certain type of music. And it's like, don't get me wrong, y'all, I still listen to EST to this day. ESTG, that's my man's. But it's like there are certain things where it's like I can't re-sing this song because it's going to cause a reaction out of me. I can't go listen to all of Gideon's songs because I'm going to get sad. I can't listen to Brent Fayez, I'm gonna become toxic. Like, but I fuck with those artists. Like, I love music, but it's like I realize that I have to be careful about what I speak out, what I sing out, what I dance to, what I'm in, like what I'm putting into my mind, what I'm putting into my heart, what I'm putting into my soul, what I choose to learn. Because as quiet as it's kept, a lot of us, what's fucking us up and what's keeping us from those new perspectives that we was talking about is our mindset. It's our old way of thinking. Our old way of thinking has us brainwashed that, and it's funny because my eyes just twitch. So some of you guys might be sitting over here, your eyes might be twitching, but it could be a sign like you wanted something, keep going. But I want you to understand something. Some of you guys need to sit over here and realize that you're on the right path. Some of you guys have a lot of spirit babies that's waiting to be born, but you need to sit over here and do the healing. We did a whole message about this yesterday. But I'm seeing a baby, and I'm seeing a baby boy. So if you guys are pregnant, some of you guys are going to give birth first to a baby boy. And I like that for you. And you know what's crazy? I have to say the name Olivia. Because Olivia has been on synchronicities like crazy. Like, I don't know why, but I kept hearing Olivia. I kept seeing Olivia. I kept seeing. And then when I looked up Olivia, it meant olive tree. So maybe you guys are, and now I'm thinking of olive oil. And now I'm thinking like back when I was a kid, when my grandmother used to give us a bath, she would put olive oil on us. So there's something within olive oil that could be a protection. I fuck with it. Is there any last minute messages that you want to sit over here and get out? Because I feel like the main point of my video was just downloading messages. Some of you guys are snails. And I'm getting your life has been like in slow motion. It's like it's a snail, and some of you guys are just like, okay, and maybe when you're in this hermit mode, you're gonna see your life slow all the way fucking down. But that's the point, because that's where you catch everything. I seen the initials on a car, ZJ, earlier today, and now I'm seeing a Z here, and I'm seeing a number 5. So transformation is on your way if your name starts with a Z. I also wrote down a few other initials, so please hold. I wrote down names with a B, names with a J. Those are the ones I remember off my head, but I feel like I gotta get off these ones. Okay, so I'm gonna get off. This is gonna be real quick, y'all, and I'm gonna end the fucking live. And if you guys want a personal reading, link in the bio. Leos, names would be babies. 8400. Some of you guys could be either moving into a building that's 8400, or you guys could be receiving 8400, or something might cost 8400. Okay, I'm hearing like a card part or some shit. I wrote down 1010, so some of you guys could be seeing 1010 like crazy. I'm hearing, I kept seeing the color turquoise. I seen a Tesla that was turquoise. I seen a whole bunch of shirts that were turquoise. I seen whatchamacallit, a book that was turquoise. So pay attention when you see synchronicities, when you see a whole bunch of cars like in certain things. And now I'm seeing like, I kept seeing 3 cars that are white. So some of you guys pay attention to white cars, or some of you guys might have white cars. I wrote down bullying. I wrote down 555, 333. I wrote down a Hummer. I wrote down 2008. Also anorexia. I've been seeing a lot of people that are anorexic like this past, and I'm seeing I'm seeing, like, I kept seeing actual people on TikTok. I seen like 2 people today in person that was anorexia. So some of you guys might suffer with that. I wrote down Scorpio. Names with J. I said that everything that glitters isn't gold. And when I wrote that down, I had seen a bottle that was like on the floor and it was broken, but it was a beer bottle. So some of you guys might drink beer, but it looked like it was gold, but it's like everything that glitters isn't gold. I heard nursing, Yeezys. I just threw a pair of my Yeezys away today because I felt like I was being called to throw them away. And I know a lot of y'all is gonna be like, bitch, that's like $300, but I feel like that's the significance. It's like, I feel like when you're killing your ego, when you're killing your death, it's like everything that you're about to throw away, like everything that's old, you're gonna get that shit back tenfold. And I really love Yeezy, so it's like, I don't know the significance of that. Tell y'all later. A side part could be significant. Also, I got like specifically like a haircut, but if you're a girl and you wear a side part, that could be significant. Some of you guys could be cloud watching, and I'm getting stargazing. And today I was really focusing on clouds, and I was getting images in clouds. So if you guys are spiritual and you can see shit, look at clouds. Also, the numbers 222-888-111-333. And it's crazy because I got those numbers based off of license plates, and I was texting and driving, so don't do that. But I got those numbers back to back to back to back, so I know that I was in alignment, and I know that's for you guys. I also seen the initials. First I seen G4LM on a license plate, and it looked like it spelled calm. But then when I was writing that, it put F4L, so it's like something for life, something. So some of you guys might have the initials F or L in your initials, first, middle, last name. Also G and M. I wrote down San Andreas. I wrote down Ryder. Maybe you guys used to play San Andreas when you were a kid, but also I was thinking about the missions that Ryder actually went through, but Ryder ended up setting up CJ type shit. Yeah, and honestly, and it's so funny because this might be significant. I don't know why. I'm seeing a rocket ship, but honestly, when I was reading behind San Andreas, I don't know why the fuck I was reading behind this shit. They actually, the person that played Ryder, they wanted to write him out of the story. So really, because he didn't want to finish up his contract, his storyline wasn't supposed to end like that. So now I'm getting butterfly effect. And basically within that, because he didn't want to finish like doing his voiceovers for the actual video game, it's like they had to like go back and get parts from shit that he had previously recorded in order to finish the video game. So the video game never really finished correctly, so that could be significant. So there's two different messages that I got from that, which honestly I didn't even know that I was going to take it that far. One, I believe it was because he wasn't getting paid what he was worth. So some of you guys are realizing that you're not getting paid for what it is that you're worth, so you're just quitting and you're going to in another direction. And it's like it's causing the company to actually sit over here and actually go and whatchamacallit, it's causing the company to sit over here and like have to go fill in your past stuff instead of them just sitting over here paying you. Also, the energy I'm getting is, it's so funny, I see a picture of a ring, so some of you guys might be getting married. Somebody sent me a picture, but also I feel the need to sit over here and tell you what was the second part of the writer. Oh, some of you guys might be dealing with somebody that set you up, so just be careful. Or you might be getting set up with a partner. There was another part, but it's off that. I also seen the initials TJ on a card today, specifically TJ Evans, and names with the E could be significant. I wrote down 1999, and I feel like I wanted to say the early 2000s, but 1999 through 1997, I don't know why I said that backwards, could be significant. I wrote down the colors orange because I wore orange all day today, but I kept seeing a whole bunch of people with orange on. Some of you guys might like the candy Reese's because I seen a little kid in the store with an orange shirt that had Reese's on it when I was grocery shopping. I wrote down Ohio because I seen an Ohio, Columbus. Yeah, something significant with Ohio because I seen a license plate, and I also had a dream about my boyfriend. My ex-boyfriend. Look at my man coming back. My ex is about to come back. Some of y'all exes is about to come back. I haven't talked to him in a minute, but he lives in Ohio. Also, I wrote down this will do, and I'm in it there. A boyfriend, exactly. I don't got no fucking boyfriend. So I'm and then it's paused. So you know what? Y'all want to do a reading? Y'all want to do readings tonight? We can do readings tonight. Y'all want to do some readings? Yeah, let's do readings. I'm gonna end this live because I want to post this YouTube video just like this. If you guys want to go back and watch it, it will be posted. Yeah, I've been doing good. All of them is posted. I always say, if you guys go on my YouTube, always watch the videos that you feel called to. And yeah, okay, so I'm about to end this live real quickly, okay, and then I'm about to go right back live, and I'm gonna drink my water, Shasha, okay, and we're gonna do readings tonight. We're gonna see what's coming out today. We're gonna see where the energy's at. 1 second.